On July 1st, Texas landed a dog. Top 20 player Smith Orogbo is here on the 5-star flex. He's going to talk about how Texas is going to get him to the NFL, what it was like during his recruitment process, and what Sark said to him to get him to commit to the Longhorns. All that and more on the 5-star flex. Smith, Texas
What's up,
commit. What's
man?
going on, big dog?
Man, I'm good. I'm good, man. How you been?
Man, I'm good, man. So on July 1st, you committed to Texas. When
Yes,
did
sir.
you know that you wanted to be a Longhorn?
Probably while I was down making my decisions around like the day before July. That's when I knew I was coming to Texas.
Oh, wow. So after all your official visits, like, did you take the Texas visit last, or was it the first of your officials?
I I took the Texas visits June 14th through the 17th.
Okay. So it still took you up to the day before to make that decision. What was the
Yes, sir. Cause
final
that
straw when you knew that you committed? What was the thing that happened that you said, okay, yeah, I'm a Texas Longhorn now?
probably like the education they got and like what really got me was how much people they got in the draft last season.
Right. So when you think about the draft and you think about what Texas can provide to you, what has the coaching staff told you that how they can help you get to the NFL?
Man, they told me about like they told me that they could develop me on small things like on the mistakes I make, probably like me me gaining more muscle mass and probably more work help me work on more of my technique. That's what they told
Okay.
me.
Who was the first person on the staff you told that you was gonna commit? Or did they find out when you put it out?
I told Coach Banks he was in Vegas and I was the first one to call him.
Oh wow. Who was involved in your decision family wise?
My mom and my dad and my mentor and some of the coaches.
So when you told them you wanted to go to Texas, were they excited?
Yeah, it was exciting,
For sure.
especially my people.
So right. Being a kid from Texas, what does that Longhorn emblem, what does that logo mean to you?
What that means to me is like because I've been in Texas my whole life, so that means like I'm able to be able to like have so much success being at home. That's what that means to me.
When you think about success, your freshman year, what does a successful freshman year look like to you?
Probably be able to know the play call, being able to get like good reps, and probably try to be more consistent as a freshman.
You're 6'4", 220 pounds. How much does Texas want you to play at? How much do they want you to weigh?
I mean, that's a good question. They want me around weigh around like 240, 250.
Okay. Do you feel like you're gonna be able to carry that type of weight with your frame? How you feel
Man,
about that? You're gonna be looking like Superman.
I hope so, man. I ain't trying to be too fat, but I think I'm able to carry that weight on.
So you only started playing football your ninth grade year.
Yes, sir.
How's it been? How crazy has your life gone as you transition from a basketball player to a football player?
Man, it's been crazy too, cause like I'm still picking stuff up on football too. But when sometimes I think about that, like I do find it crazy sometimes. So
If you were to, do you think that you got enough game to play basketball on the next level?
of course,
Okay. Are you more of a and so what position you play on the court?
I play center, but like I was born to play a point guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So let's talk about your recruitment. What was your favorite part? It doesn't have to be something that happened at Texas, but outside of committing, what was your favorite part of the entire recruiting process?
Probably my favorite part was probably getting to see the facilities and probably hanging out with the players.
Okay. Is there anybody at Texas that you got a good relationship with that's on the roster now?
Texas.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, Zena. He's a newcomer. He's a newcomer freshman.
Okay. So what did he tell you about the experience at Texas?
I mean, he told me some great things. He told me like they're a serious program. They expect a lot of big things, and like they're good in the weight room too.
For sure. What was Coach Sark's message to you when he just called you? He was like, look, Smith, I gotta have you. Like, what was he saying to you that kind of sold you on Texas?
Man, it was so me. He said I could be a game changer, and like they can see me being like the one of their top edges.
When people talk about Texas and why you shouldn't go to why you shouldn't have committed to Texas, I know people are like, oh, you should have came to my school. What is something that they said bad about Texas that you knew wasn't true?
I mean, probably about the coaching staff, probably how long the coach staff gonna be there. But I know the coach staff gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, I mean that was crazy. Like Texas probably got one of the most secure coaching staffs in the country, so they're gonna try to say, oh, they're not gonna be there. Like, well, you know they wasn't gonna be in your recruitment because they making stuff up, really.
Yes, sir.
No, for sure, man, Smith. So when you think about everything that's happened, and you think about your heritage and what it means to be, of African descent, what does it mean to you as far as to represent your heritage and your tribe back home in Nigeria?
Yeah, like I can represent because my family, like I'm probably the first person in my family to get a paid scholarship. So I think that's one of the key parts I represent my family and my culture. Because my people back at home, they proud of me.
No, for sure.
Like that. Yes, sir.
You plan on taking any trips back to Nigeria?
Yes, sir. Because my mom, she been bugging me to go, so I might go to one time.
No, that's hard. You got to put on, man. So Smith, talk to me about how crazy the fan love has been from the Longhorns. We know they got some of the craziest fans in the country. How has it felt to get that type of love?
Man, it's been crazy because I've been seeing on Twitter. They've been showing all types of love on Twitter.
All right, Smith, what game are you looking forward to playing the most your freshman year?
Man, like you know the answer. It was called the Red River rivalry.
Yeah, can't wait to go see Oklahoma, huh?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Do you have any friends that play for Oklahoma?
Yeah, I know this one player. He's a cool guy.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Is there anybody that you're recruiting to come play with you at Texas?
Andrew Marsh. I
Marsh.
try to recruit him. Yeah, he's a good player.
Sure. How do y'all know each other?
He been on my Washington OV and my Texas OV.
Okay, so you guys met on OVs.
Yes, sir.
Tell the Texas Longhorn faithful what they're getting when Smith Orogbo shows up to Austin to ball out.
Man, they get a generational player.
Yeah,
yeah, they get a generational player, and like I'm here to stay in Texas. That's the message I got to the UT fans.
For sure. Where can they find you on social media?
Orogbo 11.
Orogbo 11. All right.
Yes,
can I get the horns up? Can I get the horns up before we go?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.